Hello friends, welcome back to another, I think we're on part 11 now, of our Veilguard playthrough. Some slight cosmetic changes were made in between this part and the last one, but we have got quite a bit to do, and we're actually going to stick to critical path this time. I know that we have been very much distracted by the huge volume of side quests, but I do want to progress through, so we're going to have a quick chat with Tash and with Davrin. And then we're going to crack on with the story.
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
I definitely
Me?
do.
I want one.
Well, I don't have any.
Why'd you get my hopes up?
A little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Yeah, Davrin, where's my treat?
Come on, guys, give me a break.
Bless him.
Rook?
I need to stop trying to flirt with Davrin, honestly. Like, I kind of want to squawk. Sod it.
What are we all saying?
Well, it isn't be quiet.
Sorry. It's all I've got.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Good luck with that.
Yep, that feels very much like something I'd do. Walk in, make the situation worse, walk out again, just be like, well, you've got this. That's fine. Love it. Right, let's have a very quickly touch. I did, between the last part and this part, and the reason I did it is because there was no... It was all combat stuff. There wasn't any story stuff. I have grabbed the last two of the Solus figurines because, as opposed to the first four, there was no narrative ties. There was no major story events, etc. It was very much a heroic. I think one of them was a group of Antam, and then the other one was a couple of Venatori mages in an area that we've already explored. So yeah, so we'll have a look at those and then we'll head out after we've spoken to Tash real quick.
Hey, glad you stopped by. I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Sounds good.
Oh, cool. An actual companion quest for Tash. Right, let's quickly watch the two episodes of Solus is a bad man, or a bad elf, and then we shall go and head to Hossburg Wetlands. Oh. Oh, that's the lyrium dagger.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
That changes
And
everything.
the only way to end this war.
That's quite the revelation.
Solus made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
I'm just sorry, yeah.
I don't know what to say, Lace. I can't even imagine. I'm so sorry.
I served in the Inquisition. I know terrible things happen in war. But to do something like this...
The Titans were the size of mountains. I doubt the elves were winning their fight. He considered this the cost of saving his people.
Fear and guilt make people do stupid things.
To do such a thing. No wonder regret eats away at Solus.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
Demons.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The Song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal. Mistreated and imprisoned for centuries. Until all it knows is fear.
I'm slightly lost for words, to be honest. Trying to think about how to best respond, really. I mean, I don't think that can we fix a blight is just a stupidly naive question. And Solus is a hypocrite. Although it does beg the question, where do Darkspawn come from? Like, are they just... As lore-wise, it's always a bit vague, like Darkspawn are created by the Blight, yada yada yada, but actually it would make... If they're the, I don't know, like disembodied, if they're the corpses and stuff, I don't know.
What does this mean for Darkspawn? Should we be trying to help them?
I don't believe so. If the Blight is a corrupted dream, Darkspawn may be mindless manifestations of its anger.
Right. They're not people. We're never going to get through to them.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgernon and Gillanane to deal with now.
And then I want Solus to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
I wonder if the final one, which we're going to watch in a moment, is going to be what he did at the end of... Spoiler alert if you've not played Inquisition, but what he does at the end of Inquisition. Where he takes Mythal's power so he can reclaim himself. God, that was quite a revelation, actually. Like, this has been really interesting from a lore perspective. Like, just how Solus reshaped the world. Oh, right, well, last big exposition lore bomb moment. It is. Oh, I fucking knew it. Big spoiler alert if you've not finished Inquisition, which is
I
at
knew
this
that you
point
would
10 years
find
old.
me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the elven people? They deserve it.
The elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Obviously, we see that right at the end.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
I think he did love her. Well, we know he loved Mythal. At the end of Inquisition, when you see him absorb Mythal's essence from Flemeth. he does it in a way that's hard. I'm really upset that they didn't. That Kay Mulgrew isn't voicing Mythal in this. That would be one. That's my biggest critique from this entire little. Let's have a flashback of Solus's regrets and his life. Has been the lack of Kate Mulgrew voicing Flemeth. They got, as far as I'm aware, all the other voice casts that we've met so far were the voice cast from other Dragon Age games. So why we couldn't get... I suppose she might be busy doing Star Trek Prodigy, but still.
Every big mistake Solus made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault, and hers too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the Veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
I like both of the he's wrong but he's not evil. But he's also very smart and we do know him now, and I think thinking from a perspective of a Dragon Age or a BioWare game where my choices make and have consequences, I think having a level of respect for Solus is potentially going to be beneficial in the long run. And I hate him and he's a condescending prick, but he is incredibly smart. If not a little naive with he's intelligent and naive at the same time. It's interesting.
The bad news is that the god of lies and trickery is almost definitely preparing to betray us. The good news is that we've gone through his dirty laundry.
So, we know his motivations. You think we can set a trap of our own?
That's the hope.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller. Almost to its end.
Almost?
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Speak with your visitor. Well, everyone approved of that. Yes, the whole group, not a single person disapproved of my responses there. Good. Bloody brilliant. No one... Oh, god damn it. Yes, we want to go and have a very quick talk with Harding, because she's going to be quite upset about the whole thing. I love the paintings on the wall. They are, wow. Sales's probably painted them, to be fair, because they are in the same theme of his Inquisition things. I know that I very much was like, yes, we're going to crack on with the story. And I have once again been distracted, but for good reason? We're going to go with for good reason. Have a chat with Harding.
Hey, Harding?
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
Do you want to talk?
I thought you might want someone to talk to.
Oh, Rook. That's sweet. I'm fine. Really.
Really? Okay, well, we're all here if you...
Never mind. I can't lie. I feel awful.
That's really
It's
obvious.
Solus's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
I think there is no right way to feel. Like, I get the fact that she's like, why am I not angrier? But I think there's a level of shock involved here as well. Like, yeah, that revelation about Solus and the Titans kind of stunned me into almost silence, which, you know.
There's really no right way to feel. You've been through a lot.
You're right. Maybe I just need time. And a snack. It's strange. I don't hate Solus for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. We have to stop him. Too much is at stake. We all know that. The Inquisitor, you. I know it's not about the past. It's about the future. But I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable. Solus was always distant. Guess it's hard to react when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be alright.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
I like Harding. I know she was very much the fan cast for this game, to be fair, but still. Right, let us... Now that I've actually worked out there is quicker ways to fast travel. Let's go. Right, we're meeting Wardens. And... where are we dealing with Darkspawn? We're not going to be dealing with Darkspawn, so I will make sure I've got fire. And we will take the boys. Did you think I could have taken Tush as well? Which would have been, ooh. Ah! Okay, do you know what? Yes, I am very aware. I was like, we're going to crack on with the story quest, but I will never turn a blind eye to having a lovely chit-chat with Claudia Black. Because we love Claudia Black.
Now you see, Dweller, the gods hunger to reclaim this place. Their minions scavenge what the wolf left behind. They turn his regrets to weapons and blight all they touch. If the Evanuras take the crossroads, darkness will fall.
What will happen?
Spell it out for me. Exactly what happens if the gods reclaim the crossroads?
The fade flows through these ancient ways. Spirits and demons, dreams and magic. Now, imagine all blighted.
Like I needed another reason to stop them.
Interesting. Really interesting little developments, really.
You believe the gods could blight the whole crossroads, don't you?
You bring hope. A revenant is destroyed, others remain. Fight on, Dweller. The blight must wither.
I like that he's referring to it as the blight must wither. Because, yeah, I genuinely thought that was going to be talking to Claudia Black, actually. I have just noticed, however, she has stood next to a rather exciting little cauldron.
Well met, Rook.
Hello, Morrigan.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Alluvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Alluvians in general, yes, but not the Dread Wolf's crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait. How do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dread Wolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
Okay, so canonically, and you learn this in Dragon Age Origins, like, the whole idea and the reason that Flemeth has so many daughters, of which Morrigan is one, is because she basically allows her daughters to... Flemeth is quote-unquote immortal, but it's not Flemeth, it's Mythal, and she moves from body to body. And I wonder whether Morrigan went back to Mythal's temple in the Arbor Wilds to accept, because obviously I decided as my Inquisitor drank the waters in the Mythal temple. I wonder if BioWare have just kind of decided that actually Morrigan should have done it. I just didn't want Morrigan to turn into a dragon, frankly. I love Claudia Black too much for her to be forever turned into a dragon.
So, if Mythal was originally a spirit, maybe that's how she survived her body's death.
Very good. Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down to spirit, she returned, her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You...
As you say.
I knew your magic was off.
You're Mythal. That's why the ambient magic around you is so fractured.
Such a flattering picture you paint of this ancient bond.
What? That was like how Elganon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you, then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
I have many. We're gonna start with how did all this happen, and then we're gonna work our way back around. So we're gonna start down here, and we're gonna work our way back counterclockwise because I have so many questions right now.
There's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
My mother.
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
It sounds amazing and also terrifying. And also incredibly weird.
Wow. You woke up to a god floating over you.
'Twas a state between dream and wakefulness where strange things may happen to the spirit. Mathal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mathal's and of those who bore her.
Why aren't you elven seems stupid,
How
but
can
we're
you
gonna go
carry Mathal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mathal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mathal's memories.
They did not get
At the
along.
time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
Now we get to the pressing matter.
Do you have information we can use against Gillinan or Elganon, or Solus?
The last time Mathal faced Elganon and Gillinan, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mathal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right.
That's a really, really, really nice way of her basically being like, I have nothing else that I can offer you.
You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mathal.
I am not Mathal in her entirety, but yes. The Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
What do you?
I should ask you. Mathal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solus and Mathal? I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Genuinely won't. Oh god, I love Claudia Black. Solus is torn but doesn't know. I think that's been my main focus during this the whole kind of like learning about Solus's whole thing. He's very torn.
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
I'm trying to have a serious conversation. However, I do no serious conversation.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
No, I do not.
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
That's more likely.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
There are 2 Mythals?
Another fragment of Mythal, in addition to the one inside you.
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not?
Okay, yeah,
One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
Right, well, we're going to go with the survive the encounter quote because, well...
All of that sounded great until survive the encounter.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are.
Rage.
The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gelanain, or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
We know she's going to say no, but it's worth asking.
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other.
Spirits, certainly, but the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanurus, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand, inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
Well, I'm trying to work out whether retribution will probably be rage, so ice magic, maybe?
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
I only ask that you reflect upon what I have said. The Dreadwolf is not so apart from the world as he thinks. There, you have the advantage of him.
Cool. Well, I'd like to think I might be able to beat her. We are now level 30. Oh, part of me wants to try it, but part of me knows it's going to end badly. Right, we'll go over. No. Do you know what? No. We are going to do what I said we would do, and we're going to continue with the story. And then we might go deal with Mythal later. For now, we have some Grey Wardens to go and chat to. Also, casual note, which I didn't point out because we were in cutscenes after cutscene after cutscene, but because it was N7 recently, we've now got this lovely little piece of Mass Effect armor which I've transmogged onto my Rook, because we've now come full circle. Obviously, like, I think, was it Mass Effect? One of the Mass Effect games, I can't remember which one, gave you some really cool armor for your Shepherd. That was Dragon Age inspired, and we've now got a lovely full circle moment. Right, the story, which I've sorely neglected.
Rook, welcome to the Hossburg Wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hossburg Wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
Well, I'm glad we got back up.
If there was a place that needed wardens...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say Warden sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Become a warden. Hear the blight. People assume crow initiations are intense.
I assume they were murderous.
I walked into that. So what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
I love the fact that we're dealing with an Orlesian elven warden. That's just wonderful.
So you two study the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far from Orlais? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Samples. That's gonna be gross. That's probably the best word for it.
I'll give you something to contain the blight. And watch for darkspawn out there.
Right. Darkspawn. Can't forget them.
Good luck.
Oh, cool. There's a warden person to chat to. And... oh, we've got like a little warden fortress here in the end of us. That's lovely. Oh, glowy thing. And some more stuff for the caretaker. I am gonna very quickly, oh wrong button, gonna very quickly switch and make sure that we've got our fire orb. That's down 4. That is better. That's better. Also, very rapid skill ups. I've been saving some points because. Can I pick both? I can. Right, so that increases Spirit Blade. That requires level 40. Jesus, wept. Cool. We can grab all of these then. Which are big buffs to the arcane bombs, which is really good and really useful. The Alluvion is... wait, is that it? What? Oh, it's not on the floor. I thought the Alluvion was on the floor. I was like, what? Doesn't take much to confuse me at all. Right. Let's go and deal with whatever fresh hell we're going to get this way, shall we? Oh.
Alright, let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
And we might as well pick up side quests while we're here.
You've been to the farmlands. There's a family, Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They spoke of the blight. The blight, before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Alright, so that's some missing people to go and find.
Ah, something's blocking it from the other side.
That will be quite something to go and explore. This place is like a little bit spookier than where we've dealt with
Lavendel
before.
Village. Whatever happened here looks like Demeter's Crossing.
It's still standing, and I'll fight to keep it that way.
There be spooky noises, and that is not the way we're going. So we shall hold fire and we'll deal with the spooky noises later. There is a side quest over here. Oh, good. Fast travel to Lavendel done. Oh, hello. Yep. Quick chat with this person.
Are you here to help Lavendel? I'm Bastion. There's more out there than blight. You must be careful.
Of what?
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here.
Oh no.
The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure. One day he just disappeared.
No, double
Could the
no.
blight awaken the curse? If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
Yeah, triple no. Oh good, go and investigate a scary
I
haunted
wouldn't be
house.
surprised if damage from the blight stirred something up.
Whether it's a curse or a darkspawn nest, Lavendel's better off without it.
Well, I'm glad you've got a positive view of this, Davrin, because frankly, I don't.
There. That's our blight boil. Got a sample. Guessing they'll need more than one.
Knowing how Antoine experiments. Yes.
Oh, it's dropping from the roof. God damn it, Darkspawn. Oh, this place is just most unpleasant. Most unpleasant. It does feel quite like Demeter's Crossing. I think it was that. What was that, like part 3? Like the Demeter's Crossing thing was creepy. This feels almost oppressive.
Got the sample.
Mierda.
Shit indeed. Lucanus. Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
Darkspawn, tilt up your guard.
Ah, fuck it. Right, let's get some target locks and actually start into Ah! No, thank you, sir.
Everyone all right?
I've had some practice in this.
Well, that's decidedly not good. Oh no, it teleports. Oh god. Oh no. Ah, poisons. Oh Jesus. Just like constantly is exploding and he's throwing more darkspawn at us. Oh, I regret opening up this champion. Why are these just like the worst? God damn, he's resistant to Lucanus as well. Could really use Tash right now. Fire laser beam. Darkspawn. Do we want to use? Yes, let's use it this rate, and then we will do that to stagger. Ah! 2, 3. heals. One, two, three. This is like 1, 2, and then 3.
Count your chest.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Shit. He's so nearly dead. Come on, lightning strikes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh. Oh. That was...
Every one of these gets a little farther.
That was intense. It was an intense fight. Oh, no. There's got to be another way up. Probably through that way. Others. Cops. Most of my abilities are shock based, to be honest.
Got it.
The Mera's crossing. Now this. If this is a window into what the gods can do with the blight.
I've never seen a surge like this.
Yeah, it's really worrying. It's really gross. Oh god, that's really bad. I am really quickly just going to double check. Like, I bought the upgrades for thingy. I just need to double check what they actually do. So that you can now throw your spirit blade a second time by pressing triangle when it returns to you. It requires orb and dagger. Defeating an enemy with one or more arcane bombs still active causes the effect to jump to nearby enemies. Okay, cool. Extra arcane bomb stack, always useful. Triggering an arcane bomb, deal 100% of the damage in a 6-meter radius. Oh, okay, cool. So it just turns my arcane bomb into an actual usable explosive, which is pretty cool. Yeah, to Gaspin mana. And then there's other demon-y crap to deal with over that way. And then investigate the missing family's home and find notes. Oh, well, that's not going to be creepy in the slightest, is it? Just here's an abandoned home with a shit ton of darkspawn.
Better be ready.
Is this a tunnel from the... Ah, yes. Good. Excellent. It's the gross tunnel. Oh, helpful. I think I've got an ability that does heals when I detonate arcane bombs or something like that, and it is so useful.
Time to die.
Watch it, it's a self-exploding one. It's like the exploding bastards in Halo. This is just... It makes gross noises as well. Oh, it's so unpleasant. It's so unpleasant.
On your guard.
Trying to work out if they explode on death or if they just stop eating things. Oh, that was cool. This is one of those Ursa's boss's journal. An echo always answers back. It always listens too. As thanks for clearing the boards, I'm making sure I'm ready. Nothing has changed. The days don't have to change. Dad will be in the fields. And Mum will be better, and Mum will feel better. The voice is in the well now too. We just need everything ready before the blight comes. It was right about the dead birds. Try about this too.
This echo made promises, and then... Do you think it took them all? All.
Good, there's a spooky voice in the well. No. Not yet. Thank you.
One for us.
This was farmland.
People used to live here.
The blight took it recently.
Jeez. Harding Stone song. I'm gonna jump on or whatever I need to grab. What do I do up here? No, it just gives me a better lay of the land. Yep. Can confirm it has seen better days. They've seen better days.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
Rook, are you looking for an excuse to fire that thing?
Yes, yes, I very much am. Right, well, something tells me there's probably going to be an onslaught of darkspawn at some point in the nearest future, so we're probably going to need to use that ballista for. Oh, yep, that's it.
I think it sensed us attacking the boils. It's not happening.
We need to stop it.
Oh shit! You weren't meant to interrupt me from using my cool weapon. You shit. You're gonna start throwing crap at me as well.
Clear the area.
I'm doing worse against an ogre than I was against the Revenant champion from, like, the swamp. Oh shit balls. Where's your taunt? Taunt it.
No problem.
Ow! Son of a fuck. One, two, three, chuck, and chuck. There we go. Right. God.
Everyone still alive?
We will switch those out because that does better damage, better stagger, and I don't feel as absolutely terrified of using it anymore. Right. Oh good, we're blighted as well.
And another sample.
I think we've got enough.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evka and Antoine.
Nope, we are definitely going to continue blowing up all of the blight boils in this area because I want to access as much as is humanly possible. Yay. An upgrade, light armor tuning. Is that better than what we've currently got on? Probably not there. Not gonna go for this just because I prefer the mana. Right, let's more of a thing. We need to check out the spooky well. Which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not particularly happy with. There's more blight boils on the other side of the fence. Oh. There's just blight everywhere and it's so gross. I don't want to clear as much blight from this area as possible. A family note. Meeting a friend out by the well, knocked upstairs, but Mum said she will not. She's not feeling well. I'll be home for supper. If I beat you back from the field, I'll get it started.
Signs of a family that disappeared.
Can I hit it? There we go. Yay! That was like completely, I had no idea where I was shooting at then. But still, whoa. Boom. Instrument implements potion healing effectiveness. Ah, there's also medium armor, which we don't do with light armor. Light armor for the mage. Ooh, ooh, spooky things. Amelia Voss's diary. I came up here. I needed to think without it watching me through his eyes. Can it do that? He's down in the fields. Says a blight's coming. Of all the wild things, but he's ready. He just needs to keep digging. Ursa came by later, but something in what she said. Has it taken her too? The door's locked from the outside now. When did that happen? I can hear water dripping. I won't get out in time.
They knew the blight was coming. But how? And what went wrong after?
That was something to do with the demon in the well.
Ready when you are.
Which... less than ideal. No. Ah, dark spawn. It's proper creepy in this area. Kinda love it, kinda hate it.
Trouble ahead.
Hate the self-destructing ones. Oh, memory. That is also a Fenrir. Ah, okay. How much extra stuff? 30% duration. Okay, so that's reducing cooldowns, adds a revival charge, and does 20% extra healing. That is stupidly good.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Alright, so the solar statue is pointing over this way. Ah, it's blood. Oh god, it's blood. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. The solar statue pointing this way? Be the teleport. Oh, there's a... Can't bloody hit it from up there. The last of the Rupert boss field checks. Dug the south field. Dug the close field. Don't dig again. Keep moving. Shout a wish down a well and it just say it again. Check the fields. It's there. No, it's right. Can't leave yet. Dug the south field. Dug the close field. Dug the south field.
Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
It offered a way out, then kept them in place. Was it all a game?
That journal mentioned clearing boards from the well. It was sealed away once.
Frost branch. Nice. That would be my ice stave witch. It was a bit better. Slightly. Not hugely. Slightly better. Less dagger. Does better against armor though. Come into contact with any Venatori. I can't imagine we will, to be fair. I think this area is wholly dark spawn. Although the game has been quite good at kind of like not just having a singular, hasn't it? Wait, no, we've had Armtarm in the Ravani beaches. I need to go do something with the creepy well, but first I need to find the Solus. Where is... Right. A straight line from where the wolf is facing. Of course. Right, yep, no. That thing I looked at earlier and was like, why do we need this? This just gives us a better view of the area. No, that was actually what we needed for the thing. Oh, what do I want to do? The creepy wow thing. Okay, let's just be prepared for a fight.
Whatever's down there, whatever you did to those people, I won't let you do it again. We're sealing the well. Sealing.
Uh-oh. I think we made it angry. Oh, we made it angry.
It's done. No more echo. For now.
Oh, that's just terrifying, isn't it? Good, cool. So that's there for someone to dig out at a later date and something bad will happen. I do feel a little bit more on edge in this area. It's because it's dark and there are creepy noises. Right, let's go and report back to our Grey Warden buddies. We're blowing up the dark bollocks that's everywhere. Sure, I know that, like, leveling up all the different shops. Oh, bollocks. Leveling up all the different shops is really, really cool, but the caretaker is arguably the most important, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that the caretaker's shop is the most, is like, yeah. I also like how he's tied to the story as well. Like, they're all tied to the story, but like, yeah, the caretaker, kind of like the stuff we had with him earlier where we were chatting to him about Solus and the murderous. I think. Ooh. I hear noises. Yeah, it's just that's fine. Is that a Varghest? It is, but I can't hit it with anything. That's fine. They were alright. Bastards in the Inquisition. Alright, let's go and talk to the Warden peeps. Oh, we need to go and tell this woman that there was something evil in the village, don't we? Oh, no.
The Voss family? Did you find anything?
There was something in the well. It got to them.
But we aren't supposed to listen. Stories. But it was sealed.
It's sealed again.
When it's safe to go back, I'll bury it even deeper for Ursa. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay, I feel a bit better. Feel slightly better that that woman's gonna bury the creepy speaking well. Underneath more crap. Because that creepy speaking well puts me on edge. Doesn't take much. Ugh. What is this?
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the Blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads.
Oh, for fuck's
Chasing
sake.
Rook's lies.
First Warden...
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
I don't take the stoic responses, but the until I get through to you feels like an appropriate response. I don't like this guy, he's a dick.
Until you listen, I'll be here.
Not helping. Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. He's telling the truth. The blight has changed, and that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to Blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
I'm just gonna be sarcastic, because I think this guy's a dick.
I listen to the experts. You've clearly got this handled.
That's enough from you. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed Blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
know a lot more
If
than
gods
you.
control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
Ugh. I hate these
that
staunch
went
military
poorly,
types.
even for a talk with him.
Would the talks with him ever go well? I mean, he is an
The
arsehole.
talks with him ever pleasant?
We talked about the rain once. It was neutral.
So much for convincing the wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the blight. We'll do what we can.
And if we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
Okay, now let's go deal with the haunted house.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgarnon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Weishaupt. Otto. Antoine and Evka tried to convince the first warden that the blight had changed and the gods were responsible, but he refused to listen. It wasn't the outcome they wanted, but they weren't giving up there. They were ordered back to Weishaupt. Antoine and Evka promised to keep investigating the blight and send word if they learned anything more.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
He finally requested for a report, and he all but calls for life.
We will do that after we have gone and done the apparently haunted house. You know, because I can definitely deal with a potentially haunted house situation. I managed the one in the Witcher video game. More or less. And I can deal with the one in... Oh god. Well, these crystals probably mean Venatori recovery. Burnable band. Assuming. Smash. 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 Smash.
Venatori barrier crystals. Whoever came this way didn't want to be followed. What are they doing in the Hossburg Wetlands?
Bloody Vince, aren't they? They will do whatever the hell they bloody well please. Smash. Get ready. This is not good. Ah! Right, we're going the long way. I don't even know what I'm fighting right now. Oh, okay, well that... Okay, now we know what we're fighting. Ah, blighted. 2 arcane bombs. I am not a brave soul. I would admit to that. But I will try and fight the scary things
What's
that the
that
game
sound?
throws at me.
I have a feeling we will find out.
Oh, Lucanus. That didn't put the teeth at all. Oh, it's Dabrin. Oh god. Oh, it's those stupid chargey explodey ones from...
Get out of there!
Ah! Like, we're literally all gonna get hit by that. That's inevitably, I think. And another memento. Oh, another skinny horn. Ooh. Another electro orb. Final attack damage goes up. Hitting with a final attack will alternate the damage type of this weapon between electric and fire. 15% fire and electric damage up. Apply. Crit hit, apply burning or shocked based on current damage type of orb. Oh, that's quite cool. That it bounces between the two. I think I've got an ability actually that also does that. Just for expanded chaos on the battlefield. Maybe later. When the sun kisses in with Darkspawn. Oh, creepy manor house.
That company.
So this is the cursed manor.
Is the bird well?
And we've got Venatory Vultures. Great.
Lord Gaspin's treasure belongs to the Venatori.
Oh. God damn it. Do you know what? No, it belongs in the museum, most likely.
I command it!
Here they come.
Attack!
Oh, bugger. That went well for you.
How do they withstand
Ow. No, thank shit.
Watch for ranged attack!
So they want Lord Gaspin's treasure, but look at this place. Really still here?
I like how my rook shares my skepticism. Why would you stay in somewhere that's so bloody haunted? So...
inside.
What was that?
We're not alone here.
No.
The manor is supposed to be cursed.
Oh god. I am so bad in these situations. There's creepy voices. Oh shit. I genuinely don't. Like, I really don't. I'm slightly panicked. Oh, it's gone quiet now. That's even worse. Okay. Well, that looks potentially like a boss room. Oh look, and there's a veritable murder of crows in there. Good. Well, at least we know what we're getting ourselves in for. Creepy, scary, haunted house. Okay. Let's manage to break through this.
The cellar. Stay on guard.
Good. Mandatory note. You wish to go to the Anderfels, suit yourself. Take any foolish enough to follow you. If you want to chase some convoluted theory, so be it. You're free to return to whatever desolate place you wish, but do not expect my interest or support. Aaliyah. Research General. Nothing of interest, nothing of note. What do they know? None have studied the Anderfels as I have. Do they think my interest lies in posts and lintels? I suppose that's like a buildy word, or whatever rot they mock me with. The manor holds value even now. Lord Gaspin found more than mere treasure, I'm sure. And when I gift this lost power to the risen gods, not even Aaliyah and Zara will rival me in esteem. Oh, good.
Research notes. This man wanted Lord Gaspin's treasure to impress Elganon.
He wants status and higher regard from his fellow cultists.
This is my discovery, my chance to prove myself. The locals cry about a curse, but it wasn't. It was power, I know it. I can't get through the door. I think something's coming for me. It will be mine. Oh no, this seems good, does it? Lord Gaspin's notes. There should be no secrets here. The door, it vexes me. It is mine and I will forge a way through it. I am lord of this manor, and its secrets shall yield to me. Standard hubris. And some gold. Well, we don't have to worry about that because we have a magic dagger. Oh, fuck. Oh, double fuck. This is a very narrow place to be trying to fight demons. That will do. Jesus, it's creating more. Yes, I am aware. Oh god. No. None of this is good. God, I wish I had some ice powers at times.
Just say when.
Oh, shite.
Need cover.
Two, three. Shitty move there. Fuck off.
Venatori wanted treasure but found a sealed demon.
What can you expect in a place like this?
Let's look around.
Woo! That's cool. I taunted dragons. Okay, so it's against dragons. That's fine. That got a bit fruity, considering how narrow it is in here. Oh, it's L. Next attack my target applies vulnerability to fire damage. 50% armor damage. Keep it all. Ooh. Final missive. The door. All those days, those long months, only for this. I made. Have an arrangement. No, we have what we want. We know. I'll seal the way. Come.
This writing is old. If it was Lord Gaspin, whatever he thought was back here, it wasn't enough. He found a demon, or became the one we met. If the demon was the curse, at least we've kept it away from Lavendel. Once we're done, we can let Bastion know.
Went decidedly sideways, didn't it, really? Right, let's continue mooching around this arguably haunted place. Go magic yo-yo. That does more overwhelm damage, which is useful in general. If what I'm about to do doesn't work, which it might not. Oh, it did. This doesn't feel safe, does it? Up with the ladder, cool. First ritual note. Drink deep of the potion. Your mind and dreams awakened, attuned to what you seek. Listen closely. What loot in this place? A ladder. Actually unbind the ward. Work out what those statues are. Gonna be up quite high, aren't they? Hey. Righty-ho. Think. That doesn't open. Yet. Might be a quest later on, but I think we're done here now. Which is good, because this place is creepy, and I am quite happy just to go back to where we were. Right, let's tell him there was a demon.
Rook! Always good to see people return. Means they're still alive.
We went up to Gaspin Manor.
You did? And the curse? Was it... Did the blight wake it?
Less the blight, more like some Venatori. There was a demon haunting the manor. We stopped it.
Huh. Well, we all knew something wasn't right. And thank you. There's one less evil to worry about.
Yes, yes, it is one less evil to worry about. That's a very positive way of thinking about this. Oh, good, I need to level up that road as well. Oh, well, that's blocked by blight. I'm assuming. Okay, maybe not. We will be coming back this way later to unlock some things, I think. Similar to all the other areas. Or.
Right.
Oh, gross. Gross, 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 gross. That is a really cool thing, but at the same time it's really gross. I hate the fact that they refer to them as abscesses as well. It's like, ugh, no, gross. Oh, right, oh goody. We've got to work out, they've all got to face the same way. We're just gonna... Ooh, hold on. Hold on. There'll be statues kicking about. Might potentially overthinking this again though. Oh, just the pulsing sound of the blight is just horrible. It's really horrible. So he's facing over yonder. Where's the third statue? Oh, he's right there. So there is the one facing this way, and then the two next to each other. Stop making horrible pulsing noises. It's disgusting. Wait a minute. Am I being really dense? Oh, it was the braziers they had to... Right, yeah, no, that makes sense. That was embarrassing. Oh, it just sounds so horrible, doesn't it? Ugh, no, right, we are... Oh, there's nothing else we can actually do here, I don't think. There's a treasure chest up there, can we get to it? Here we come. And then we're getting the fuck out of here and going back to the lighthouse. Right, so we have officially unlocked everything we can. So, back to the lighthouse we go. Is it on the other side of the wall? Yep, there it is. Alright, let's just fast travel back to the lighthouse, shall we? I am fully expecting at some point there to be the hole. Oh, cool. Unlocked that. We're not going to do that now, because that's... Oh, I suppose... There are reflections. No, we're not. We're going back to the... We're going back to the lighthouse. That's what we're doing. Trying to be less prone to distractions.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling Wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move.
Oh no.
Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
How far out?
How long do we have?
A day, a week? Darkspawn are charging through the deep roads. Makes it hard to get an accurate idea of where they are. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus, see if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
Oh yay, we get to trade barbs with the most sarcastic twat in the world again. The Siege of Weishaupt. Oh, on an echo. Rook, I went with with Wardens, Rodri and Janie to check on the well. We made sure it was still sealed, packed the earth tighter around it, and Warden Ilona, she's a mage, said she'd put wards on it. The echo is buried now, but it never truly disappears. Wherever it's gone. If you meet it again, be careful and don't listen too close. Ah, no! That is... no thank you. That is not a good missive. Not a fan of that at all. Not a fan of the creepy ghost voice at the bottom of the well still being around. Really hope that doesn't come up later. Anyway. Let's have a chit chat with Solus, shall we? We know a lot more about him now.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the blighted dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
Right, yes, I have proved myself.
We've been through this already. You agreed to help me.
What did you think my help would look like, Rook? I need to know that you are prepared.
God, I want to punch you in the face again, Solus. I've already done it with my Inquisitor, don't make me do it with my Rook as well. Anyway, back to the point. I mean, their leader is an idiot. Some of them do believe us. Oh, what if I answer with a lie?
You know I could just lie to you, right?
Indeed. But the truth is merely recalled, while a lie must be constructed. Knowing you would expend the effort to construct that lie rather than answer truthfully would tell me a great deal.
The First Warden refuses to listen.
As I feared.
I tried diplomacy, I tried being firm. Nothing worked.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, You said that nobody else was doing it. That sufficed for me. But you will need more to convince the Grey Wardens. They see themselves as destined to lead this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
I mean, it's not just about the First Warden. Because obviously the Wardens in Inquisition aren't being directly ordered by him to do the whole summoning thing, or are they? Oh, maybe. What will you do to bring them to your side? I don't think talking to the Wardens is going to have it. It is going to be about the First Warden. We need to get through to him or replace him. I need to keep talking to the Wardens. We're getting through to some of them.
All I can really do is keep trying to get through to them.
Have you ever ridden home in a wagon and felt the streets go from paved to dirt beneath the wheels? The horse is slow, and everything grows quiet as you're near home. What do you call that feeling?
I don't really have a word for it.
No, you do not. Elganan destroyed that emotion. He burned it from the mind of every living being. There were spirits of that feeling, just as there are spirits of joy, or fear, or despair. I begged them to fight.
What happened to them?
They waited too long. Without the emotion in this world to focus on, they faded until nothing remained. When you grow quiet, it is a part of your soul reaching for a feeling and finding emptiness. Because I failed.
I understand. I'm not going to fail.
How? What will you do?
Whatever is necessary.
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanurus.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanurus as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanurus until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
It works exactly the same as Corypheus then. We need to kill the dragon to kill him. God damn it. Tell me of the dragons.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganan is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Mythor not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
And that will be his downfall.
What about Gillenane and her dragon? Pride and ego can blind someone. We can exploit that.
By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrul, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanurus. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanurus will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
How did Tevinter gods talk?
The old stories of the Tevinter gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that if they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanurus bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
It's really interesting how this game is kind of flipping a lot of the established, or what was assumed to be, lore on its head, with potentially very significant ramifications. What am I missing, though? We've got to destroy the archdemons to make the Evanurus vulnerable, but there's got to be something more.
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanurus are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanurus down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Right. Well, shit's getting a bit serious, isn't it, really? I think... What are we doing for time? We're gonna go and... No one to speak to. Good-ish, kinda. We are going to... We're gonna go and see if we can quell that part of Mythal real quick. See how far that... how that goes. Rightly or wrongly, good or bad. We're going to take the lads with us. And then I think we'll do the Siege of Weishaupt next time. But first, we are going to go and have a look at this Mythal potential fight. What did Morrigan say? Be respectful, but don't pander to a god. I regret not doing this earlier.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole. Prevail, or be sundered completely.
Ah, that doesn't sound good.
Getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
This is gonna go really well. Like, so well. Traitor's last word.
That has to be her.
Fragment of Mythal herself. We talking or fight?
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. We made ourselves bodies to be like humans, but I never expected to see humans scurrying about in the Dread Wolf's crossroads. And you know who I am?
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanurus, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Why are you here? To beg me to give up what remains of myself to help you defeat the monsters Elganan and Gillenane have become?
I mean, yeah.
Or do you simply think yourself ready to fight a god?
I want to help.
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
Alright.
We saw Solus's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganon and Gillenane.
Oh, fuck.
Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Oh. This is using all of my knowledge from all the Solus-y bloody things, and now I've got to try and make decisions that aren't going to result in a fight. Okay, forget it, I'll fight you is not the response we're going for. If we say we are worthy, she's basically going to be like, prove it, fight me. Solus is helping me, could? Maybe? It's going to be between these three. I don't think she's going to care about the blight. So it's going to be either we must stop the gods or Solus. Solus is helping me.
Solus is helping me.
Solus is using you.
Well, she's got a point.
Besides, why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stay close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solus turned against me after all we had been to one another?
What should I have done when Solus turned against me? Don't pity. I think that's what Morrigan said. Oh fuck, I should have done this after I spoke to Morrigan straight away, not down an entire load of quest lines. What should I have done when Solus turned against me after all we had been to one another? Respected him.
Maybe you should have listened when he warned you about staying on as rulers after the war.
Are you saying I was wrong?
Yes.
You asked me what you should have done. I can't prove my worth by lying to you. Solus didn't want to manifest a physical body or destroy the Titans. He did things he hated because he cared about you. Supporting you and Elganon becoming rulers was the one line he wouldn't cross. If someone who followed you everywhere refused to follow you there, what does that say?
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
Okay, I think that was... we're on the right lines. We are worthy.
I am worthy of your help.
That is for me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Any petty tyrant can fight those who come to their land and claim to be protecting their people. I have seen rulers, human as you are, the mages of Tevinter, following in the Elven Empire's footsteps. They build nothing that does not serve them. Why should I believe you are any better?
I'm a killer for hire.
What is a protector to you?
We are not trying to be like the open gods, and killing monsters doesn't make you a protector. Building a safe place does.
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. That means defending against danger. But it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
And what have you built?
Look at my team.
Lighthouse.
We're not just hired blades. We started as strangers and grew together into a family.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
We're slowly getting there. We must stop the blight.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solus defeated them.
And?
Blaming her, I don't feel is going to be helping. You stood against the blight.
Stopping the blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solus even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Your arguments are compelling.
We're getting there.
I find you worthy, Rook.
Yes!
I have spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that. But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely.
I'm glad.
Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
I will. Thank you.
I offer one further boon. I cannot enter the physical world or the pure Fade, but in this place, I still carry some power.
Can we spar?
Evil has intruded here. The Blight, seeded by Elganon and Gillenane. Find it, and when you meet your greatest challenge, I will fly one last time.
Oh, I wonder. Oh, wow.
The essence of a god.
The lady's favor.
Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
A great prize. But how do we use it?
The god knows her moment. At least her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
I'm assuming we will be able to use this one. Okay, what does this do? Doesn't do any physical damage, but plus 80 to all elements. So that's a combined 320? Oh, maybe. I'll have to think about it. And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Mythal gathered the glowing earth and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky. A fragment of Mythal found the team worthy of her power and willingly surrendered her essence. That power now rests safely with the team, ready for when they find a way to use it to stop Algernon and Gillenane, or any other god who might strike.
We did it. We got Mythal's essence.
And it didn't turn into a fight.
Not sure what we do with it just yet, but if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
I have a feeling either one of the important things here. I'm really glad that we managed to do that without fighting. I wonder if battling her has a potential different outcome later down the line. In the standard BioWare thing of making a choice and being like, oh, I'm sure this won't come back to bite me in the arse, and then, you know, it comes back to royally bite you in the arse. But, oh, yes. Right, oh, I very much enjoy this kind of like shattered floating city vibe. I think we're going to call it there for this part. Yeah, we're going to call it there. And next time, we will be doing the Siege of Weishaupt. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Please do like, subscribe. Let us know what you think of the game. Let us know what your favourite bits have been so far. Let us know what you think Mythal's going to rock up and help us with. Is it going to be the final battle? Is it going to be what's behind the 3 impure essences door thing? Yeah, let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, make sure you check out robot-republic.com for all of our written content, including what should be, by this point, a written review on this game, which I have done along with all of our other stuff. But yeah, take care of yourselves, big love to everyone that's watching, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.